Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, this is Farhan, linguistic scholar, your English language trainer, and you are watching English with Malik Farhan. Dear viewers, this is the only platform where you can learn how to love nature and how to love learning. So keep watching these videos and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Have a blessed time. Assalamu alaikum dear viewers. Today we are going to discuss another important topic of grammar. My dear viewers and students and other persons, this topic is very important. Most of the students take it very complicated. They think this topic too much complicated. But it's not complicated. It's so easy. If you pay your complete attention towards this complete lecture, you would be, inshallah, definitely able to command this important topic of grammar. So guys, now you are having question in your mind that Sir Farhan, which topic is going to be done today by Sir Farhan? So I'm not making you too much confused. I'm just telling you the topic. And today's topic is very important, and this topic is, do you know? This topic is narration. Got that? This topic is narration, means direct indirect. So today we are going to change direct speech into indirect speech. Especially this lecture is too much important for the students of grammar, and if you want to learn language and if you want to grip grammar, definitely this lecture a lot more means for you. Okay, so watch this lecture complete if you want to grip, if you want to command over direct indirect speech, means narration. So viewers, narration is actually two ways function or topic. In narration we have two ways of narrating something. Okay, got that? In narration we have two ways of narrating something, and these two ways are what? These two ways are direct speech and indirect speech. Got that? Narration is two ways method, you can say, or topic in which we discuss direct speech and indirect speech. Got that? Now the question is, what is the difference between direct speech and indirect speech? What is the difference between direct speech and indirect speech? So, to know this difference, we are going to move towards the board presentation, board elaboration. Got that? So, stay with me. Now we are moving towards the detail of direct, indirect. What is the difference between direct, indirect, and other important segments of this lecture. Okay guys, so narration is there. Today's topic, as I told you, that narration is two ways process. Narration is two ways process, means there are two ways to elaborate, to narrate the statement of someone or the statement of a person, etc. So narration means direct, indirect. It's a two ways process. So what are these ways? These ways are direct speech and indirect speech. I told you narration means to narrate, to tell, to explain, to explain or to tell or to say. This is your narration. So narration is having further two ways. Two ways process means it is having two ways, and these two ways are direct speech and indirect speech. Got that? Now the question is, what is direct speech and what is indirect speech, or what is the difference between direct speech and indirect speech? So let's see. The direct speech, in direct speech, we narrate, we tell, we explain the exact words of a person. Means, if I'm going to report, if I'm telling the words of a person exactly, means without any change, without any you can say without any change, or with complete sequence, if I'm telling the exact words of a person, it is direct speech. Means the speech, the wording which is not having a single change. Got that? But this is your direct speech, means exact words of a person. But when I'm going to tell the words of some persons or a person with some change, with a little bit change, not exact words, means when I'm telling the words of someone but not exact words of someone, so this is indirect speech. Very easy for you people. The wording without any change is direct speech, and the wording or the statement with a little bit change is your indirect speech. Got that? What is narration? Narration means to tell, to narrate statement or some info. And how many ways narration is having? Narration is having two ways. What are these ways? These are direct speech and indirect speech. What is the difference between direct speech and indirect speech? Direct speech, the exact words of a person. When I'm telling the exact words of a person, it is direct speech. When I'm telling the words of some person with a little bit change, it is indirect speech. Got that? So exact words of a person, direct speech. Changed words of a person, indirect speech. Okay, got that? Now let's have an example. The example of direct speech. Ali said, I have eaten my lunch. Just imagine in your mind, just have an imagination, just think about that. Some friends are on a trip and I'm one of them, okay, and I'm telling some statement of Ali, exact words of Ali, what Ali said to me, I'm telling the same words of Ali. This is direct speech. For example, Ali said, I have eaten my lunch. Ali said, I have eaten my lunch. So these are the exact words. What Ali said, I'm telling the same thing. Okay, this is Ali said, I have eaten my lunch without any change. So this is your direct speech, means exact words of a person. Ali said to me, or Ali said that he has eaten his lunch, but I'm telling that Ali said, I have eaten my lunch. I'm telling the words of Ali as it is exactly. So this is your direct speech. Got that? And direct speech is always given in your inverted commas. These are your inverted commas. Okay, now let me tell you one thing. Most of the guys, most of the students, they have you can say they have a blunder. They even don't know how to put the inverted commas. Okay, they don't know how to put inverted commas. So let me tell you the way of inverted commas. Inverted commas, guys, these are like this. If you are having your inverted commas at your right side, this should be like this. Okay, this is your right side commas. They have their cap, you can see the cap is at the upper side. So this is your right-handed inverted commas. And if you want to put the commas at left side, they should be like this. They will start from lower side in this way. For example, this is statement. The right-handed inverted commas, they will start from upward, and left handed inverted commas, they would be started at lower end. Got that? So these are the inverted commas. So be careful about these inverted commas. Most of the students, what they do, they know how to change direct into indirect, but mostly they put wrong commas. They do what? They put commas like this. These are all are wrong commas. Okay, got that? These are wrong commas. You are not assigned to put commas like this. You are not supposed to put commas like this. Your actual commas are these one. Okay, like this. Right-handed commas and left-handed commas. Got that? These are the exact inverted commas. Okay, I was telling you that Ali said, I have eaten my lunch. So I am telling the statement of Ali as it is without any change. I am telling the exact words of Ali. This is direct speech. What is? This is direct speech. Got that? Now, what is indirect speech? Ali said that he had eaten his lunch. Ali said that he had eaten his lunch. For example, we were three friends, we were having a trip over there at Chenab River. So what I'm doing right now, I'm telling the statement of Ali to my third person, to my another fellow. Okay, so I'm narrating not exact words of Ali, but I'm narrating his words with a little bit change. So this is indirect speech. Look at this. I have eaten my lunch, same wording of Ali. This is direct speech. Ali said that he had eaten his lunch. This is indirect speech. Got that? Now, what is the change? Look at the change. How many changes we have over here? First I put that conjunction. Okay. Then I changed I into he. Then I changed the tense. Have into had. Then I changed pronouns my into his. And most important thing, I didn't put inverted commas. Got that? When we have inverted commas, means we are elaborating the exact statement or wording of some person. These inverted commas show that this statement is exactly statement of some person. But when we are not using these inverted commas, it means that we are having the statement of some person but with a little bit change. Got that? So this is the difference between direct speech and indirect speech. Got that? I hope you are enjoying this lesson, because I'm trying my level best to make the things very easy for you, to make things understood. Okay, so inshallah, after watching this complete lesson, you would be be enabled to command over direct speech and indirect speech. So let me tell you one thing. I have a request. If you still didn't subscribe my channel, so please subscribe my channel, press the bell icon so you may receive my all notifications of videos in time. So let's move forward. Okay, let's move forward. So in further elaboration, we have these two categories. Okay, each and every direct and indirect sentence. Further, these sentences are having two more categories. First, I told you that narration is two ways process, means direct speech, indirect speech. Then I told you the difference between direct and indirect speech. Now, each and every sentence, either it is direct or it is indirect, it has, you can say, it has two parts. The direct sentences, they have two parts. One part is reporting speech and the other part is reported speech. Reported speech means the statement before the inverted commas. when we are just having the statement of speaker. So this statement before the inverted commas like this one is your reporting speech, when someone is reporting. So this statement is before the inverted commas. These are your inverted commas. Got that? When we are having the statement before the inverted commas, it means this is your reporting speech. Statement before the inverted commas. Got that? Statement, let me repeat it please. Statement before inverted commas is your reporting speech. And what is reported speech? The reported speech is the statement within inverted commas. The statement within inverted commas, like this Ali. Ali is within inverted commas. So this is what? This is reported speech. Means when some person has reported something, when some statement has been reported, so some information has been given. So this is your reported speech. Got that? The statement before inverted commas, this one is your reporting speech. Got that? Statement before inverted commas, reporting speech. And statement within inverted commas, this one, like this statement, these inverted commas are there, these are the inverted commas, and the statement within these inverted commas, this is your reported speech. Got that? Till here we have discussed what is the narration. We have discussed what are the two ways of narration: direct speech, indirect speech. Then we discussed the difference between direct speech and indirect speech. I introduced reporting speech and reported speech. I told you what is the reporting speech and what is the reported speech. Got that? So stay with me. Now we are moving towards the next segment of this lecture. Okay guys, till here we have discussed the important topic of narration with further segments like the two ways of narration, what is the difference between direct speech, indirect speech. We have discussed the certain example of direct and indirect speech. We discussed what is reporting speech and what is reported speech. I told you how to make inverted commas. Okay, now guys, these direct and indirect speech, mostly the teachers and students, they do what? They explain, they elaborate the 4 types of sentences in narration. Okay, how many types? 4 types. In narration, we discuss 4 types of sentences. Okay, would you like to know these types? Yes, these types are you can say declarative sentences. Which one? First one is declarative sentences. Okay, the second one is interrogative sentences. First one is declarative sentences, interrogative sentences. Okay, the third one is imperative sentences, and the fourth one is, you can say, exclamative sentences. Let me repeat these 4 types of narration. In narration we deal 4 types of sentences. We deal with 4 types of sentences. First one is declarative sentences. Second one is interrogative sentences. Third one is imperative sentences. And fourth one is exclamative sentences. Got that? Now, what are the declarative sentences? In declarative sentences, viewers, we only deal with the sentences having some information, statement. Okay? In interrogative sentences, we have sentences like having the sentences having question mark, means the question mark sentences. And in, you can say, in your imperative sentences, we deal with the commanding sentences, the sentences in which we have some command. Okay, and in exclamative sentences, we deal with these sentences, with those sentences which have certain sort of exclamation. Got that? These four types of sentences are mostly elaborated in your direct and indirect speech. But let me tell you one thing. Today we're gonna discuss only declarative sentences, means the sentences of statement. So the rest of the types we would discuss in other each and every tense, when we would discuss the different tenses of the direct and indirect speech of different tenses, then we deal with these complete four types. But today we are going to discuss only declarative sentences. Declarative sentences are those in which we have certain statement information. Okay, got that? So before passing towards your further intrication detail of this lecture, I would like to tell you that direct and indirect speech in narration, we have three major changes. Three changes. The first one is change of pronouns. The second one is change of tense, means in which you change the tense. Okay, and third one is your you can say change of place and timing. Got that? Now let me tell you one thing, that your tense would be changed only in one condition, if your reporting speech is in past tense. Okay, your reporting speech is in past tense, means your reporting verb is past tense, then you change the reported speech, the tense of reported speech. Otherwise you don't change the tense of reported speech. Definitely you are having a little bit ambiguity. You are thinking that what Farhan is saying, what is he saying? So I would elaborate all these things with certain examples. So I told you that in direct indirect narration, means in direct indirect speech in narration, we have four types of sentences. But today we are going to discuss only declarative sentences. Then I told that in direct indirect speech we have three major changes: the change of pronoun, the change of tense, and change of time and place. Now we are moving towards some charts to have clear picture of this statement which I told you, that the change of tense, what is the change of tense, in which way, in which what does it mean by change of tense, and what is the change of time and place. To know this, we are moving towards some charts. Okay, chart activity. As you know, first we discussed the let me move immediately towards the chart. But rest of the material, rest of the topic, I think you have got it. Are you getting? I think you are getting. Are you getting? I think. I'm sure you are getting. I'm not thinking this. I'm sure. I'm having a surety that you are getting these things. Okay, now we are moving towards the change of tense and change of time and place. Okay, students, as you know, this chart segment is very important for you. So in these charts I would discuss about the change of tense. Got that? So till here we have discussed the narration, the topic narration, what is narration, the difference between direct speech, indirect speech. We have discussed reporting speech and reported speech. Further we have discussed the types of sentences which we attempt, or which we definitely change into direct and in indirect speech. But I told you that today we are going to discuss only declarative sentences. Got that? So after this we come towards this chart. This chart is about the change of tense in narration. Change of tense in narration, guys, is very important. If you want to command over narration, you must know how do we change tense while converting direct into indirect speech. But remember one thing, here I would like to add something. I would like to give you a short note that remember one thing, and this thing is that your tense of reported speech would be changed only in the case if your reporting speech is in past tense. If your reporting speech is in past tense, then the reported speech, the tense of reported speech would be changed. But remember, again I would like to say remember, but if you have your reporting speech, in present simple or future simple, then there is no change of tense of reported speech. Got that? If your reporting speech is in present simple or future simple, the reported speech of that direct sentence would not be changed. But if your reporting speech is in past tense, the reporting verb is in past tense, then there would be change of your reported speech according to the back shift of tense. Got that? So here are the certain tenses which we are going to discuss today. We would discuss only from present simple till future simple. Got that? So in present simple, if your reporting speech is in past tense, if your reporting verb or reporting speech is in past tense, and in your reported speech or in your reported speech definitely you have present simple, it would be changed, the tense of reported speech would be changed into past simple. If you have reporting speech in past tense and your reported speech is in present tense, it would be changed into past simple. For example, we have a sentence in present simple and the reporting speech is in past tense. This rule you must remember that if reporting speech is in past tense, then the tense of reported speech would be changed, otherwise no. Okay, regarding present simple, we have reporting speech in past, and the reporting speech is Ali said, I like mangoes. So the reporting speech is in past. Ali said. Reporting speech, said means past tense. Reporting speech is in past tense, and the reported speech is I like mangoes means present simple. So when we change this direct into indirect, the reported speech of present simple would be changed into past simple. So the direct sentence would be changed into indirect like this. Ali said that he liked mangoes. The direct was Ali said I like mangoes, and the indirect is Ali said that he liked mangoes. So we changed the reported speech present simple into past simple. I like mangoes, we changed I like mangoes into he liked mangoes. Got that? So if your reporting speech is in past tense and reported speech is in present continuous, it would become past continuous. Got that? For example, he said I am going to school. So this is your direct speech, and indirect would be like this. He said that he was going to school. I am going to school changes into he was going to school, means present continuous changes into past continuous. Got that? Only in the case of reporting speech in past tense. So present perfect, if you have your reporting speech in past tense and reported speech in present perfect in direct speech, the indirect speech, the reported speech of indirect speech would be changed into past perfect. For example, she said, I have done my task. So the change would be like this. She said that she had done her task. Got that? So such type of changes of tenses would occur during your change of direct speech into indirect speech. So it's very easy. Only try to memorize, try to make a clear concept of this change. Have this chart in your mind and then start practicing different sentences of direct speech into indirect. Try as much as you can. If you want to command over direct and indirect speech, it's just like maths. You have to practice over it. You have to go through the continuous practice. You have to go through the regular practice. Okay. If you practice at a stretch, definitely you would be able to change, to command over change of direct into indirect speech. So next one is present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. If your reporting speech of direct sentence is in past tense and your reported speech of direct speech is in present perfect continuous, so during the change of direct into indirect, your reported speech would be changed into past perfect continuous tense. For example, she has been learning her lesson since morning. It would become like she had been learning her lesson since morning. Got that? So past simple. If you have reporting speech in past tense and the reported speech is in past simple, so while changing direct into indirect, your reported speech would change into past perfect. For example, Ali said, I wrote my letter. Ali said, I wrote a letter. This is your past simple. Ali said, I wrote a letter. So it would become like this while changing into indirect. Ali said that he had written a letter. Past perfect tense. Okay? During change of direct speech into indirect speech, if you have reporting speech in past simple and reported speech in past, if you have reporting speech in past and you have reported speech in past simple, while changing direct speech into indirect, the reported speech would be changed into past perfect. Ali said, I wrote a letter. So direct speech. Indirect speech would be like this. Ali said that he had written a letter. Got that? So next one is past continuous tense. If you have your sentence of direct speech in past continuous tense, means reported speech is given to you in your past continuous tense and reporting speech is in past tense, then the reported speech during indirect would change into past perfect continuous tense. For example, he was writing a letter. So it become he had been writing a letter. So past perfect. If you have sentence of past perfect, your reporting speech is in past tense and reported speech is in past perfect. So then you change into then you switch to your indirect speech. The past perfect reported speech would become past perfect continuous tense. For example, he said, I had done my work. He said, I had done my assignment or work. So it would become, he said that past perfect continuous tense, that he had been doing his work or assignment. Okay, the last one, Definitely, last one, according to my lecture, according to this chart, as I told you that we are only going to discuss present simple, present continuous, present perfect. We are going to discuss present perfect continuous tense, past simple, past continuous, and past perfect, and only future simple. So future simple is very easy. Future simple is very easy if you have your auxiliaries like will or shall. They would be changed into would or should. Okay, I shall go to school, or he will write a letter. It would become he would write a letter. Direct speech, he will write a letter. Indirect speech, he would write a letter. Got that? So this was the change of your you can say the change of your tense in narration. First we have discussed what is the topic, means our topic, what is narration. We discussed the difference between direct speech and indirect speech. We discussed reporting speech and reported speech. We further elaborated the certain sentences which we discuss in direct into indirect speech. Then we further discussed or talked about the certain changes, like change of pronouns, change of certain specific places, change of tense. So all these things have been discussed over here. So I think you have clear concept. I tried my level best to make the things easier. I tried my level best that you people may have no ambiguity in your mind. So are you getting my point? Now the last segment, the last segment of this lecture would be very important. In that segment, we would discuss certain examples of these tenses. So we would change direct speech of these tenses into indirect speech while having the reporting speech in past tense. So stay with me and pay your whole attention towards this lecture, cause I can assure you, if you pay your complete attention towards this lecture, after this lecture, inshallah, you would be able to command over narration. You would be definitely able to change direct into indirect speech. Okay, are you getting my point? So let's move towards the next segment. Okay guys, these charts play a very vital role in understanding of direct and indirect narration, because here we discuss the change of specific words regarding time and place. So if you want to grip the narration, definitely you should know how do places and times change during changing direct into indirect. So your command over whole activity, your command over complete activity is definitely very pertinent, very mandatory, very you can say very necessary. Okay, so these changes, the change of time, specific words. So in this section, in this segment, we discuss specific words which change during change of direct into indirect. So the word here, this, changes into there. For example, if we have this word in direct speech, and when we are going to change direct speech into indirect speech, this word here would become there. Got that? So here changes into there while changing direct into indirect. Similarly, tomorrow means the day to come. It changes in the next day. When we are meeting this word tomorrow in our direct speech, it will become the next day in our indirect speech. Got that? So the next word is today. Today would become that day. In direct speech, there would be today, but in indirect speech, there would be that day. Got that? Are you getting my point? I have made these things very easy for you, just to make your concepts clear. So you should have no ambiguity during my lecture. If you pay a little bit attention towards this lecture, definitely you would be able to grip over or to command over the narration. Okay, then we have the word yesterday. In direct speech we have yesterday, but in indirect speech we would change yesterday into the previous day, means the last day, previous day. Got that? Similarly, this, the word this in direct speech would become that in your indirect speech. This means this thing would be called that thing in change of direct into indirect. In direct speech, the word is this, but in indirect, it becomes that. Got that? So tonight, the next word is tonight. In direct, if we have this word tonight, it would become that night in indirect speech. In direct speech, we meet the word tonight, but in indirect speech, we have to convert it, we have to change it into that night. Got that? So the next word is now. Right now means now. It becomes then. Okay? In direct speech, we have the word now, but in indirect speech, when we are going to change this direct speech into indirect speech, the word of direct speech now would become the word then in indirect speech. Got that? Similarly, can changes into could, may changes into might. So such type of little changes occur while going through the process of changing direct into indirect speech. Got that? So these things are, guys, very easy, believe me. But you have to pay a little bit attention. If you pay attention, definitely you would become able to command over your narration, the very important topic of definitely your grammar. So narration plays a vital role in the syllabus or in the course of metric level or other classes, or if you want to grip grammar or if you want to learn a language, definitely you should know the change of direct into indirect. You should command over, you must command over narration. So these are the little changes. Firstly, we have discussed what is narration. We discussed our topic in detail. Okay, then we discussed the difference between direct and indirect speech. We discussed reporting speech and reported speech. Further, we discussed the types of sentences, but we are supposed to do only, as I told you earlier, we are supposed to do today only the declarative sentences, means the sentences of statement. Again, we discussed the change of you can say the changes which occur during direct and indirect speech. We are supposed to discuss the change of time, place, the change of tense, and the change of pronouns as well. So these are the things. Only these things are here to that you have to focus, that you have to command. So are you getting my point? So this was the chart of change of time and specific words. I think you have got this. I think you don't have any ambiguity. But if you have any ambiguity, you can ask any question during your comment segment. Got that? So let's move forward. Okay, guys, this is our last segment of narration. this board presentation is very important for you people. So now be careful, be attentive. If you want to grip the change of direct into indirect speech, you will have to carefully watch this segment. Okay, as I told you that if you're reporting speech, this one is reporting speech. If your reporting speech is in past tense and the tense of reported speech, it would be changed. If it is in present, it would be changed into past. If it is in present continuous, it would be changed into past continuous. So I write a letter. Recall the lecture of Paglica's tenses to your mind. So this is what? This is your present simple tense. So I told you on chart activity that present simple would be changed into past simple. So this is your direct speech. Ali said, I write a letter. How did you come to know that this is direct speech? Because these are the inverted commas. Okay, so these inverted commas show that this one is your direct speech, and the same wording of Ali have been mentioned over here. So this is your direct speech. Direct speech, and direct speech in which tense? This is present tense. Okay, this is your direct speech, and this one is in your present simple tense. Present simple tense. Okay, now this present simple tense would be changed into past simple tense. So look at the change carefully. So Ali said means your reporting speech is in your the reporting speech is in past tense, so it would remain the same. Ali said. To change direct speech into indirect speech, the first step we take, we omit the inverted commas. To remove the inverted commas, we use the conjunction that. Ali said that. Ali said that. Now there is no need to put inverted commas. Ali said that, then change of pronouns. Ali said that I changes into he. Ali means name. He, his, him. So first this is he. Ali would be changed into he. Ali said that he write, present tense, present simple. It would be changed into past simple, means second form of verb. Write, wrote. Ali said that he wrote a letter. Now there is no need to put inverted commas because we have broken these inverted commas with the help of that. So this is your indirect speech. Got that? And this one is your past tense. Past simple tense. This is your past simple tense. Okay, viewers, my dear students, our next sentence is, he said, we are going to school, we are going to zoo. So this is your present continuous tense, but your reporting speech is again in past tense. Reporting verb is past tense. So the tense of reported speech would be changed. This is your present continuous tense. This is your present continuous tense. So this present continuous tense would be changed into past continuous tense. How? He said To remove the inverted commas, to change direct into indirect, we use that. He said that they, change of pronouns. We changes into they. He said that they were, are into were. Change of tense. They were going to zoo. They were going to zoo. So this is your indirect. This is your direct speech. This is your indirect speech. Okay, this was your present continuous tense. Now indirect speech is given in your past continuous tense. Got that? So present continuous changes into past continuous tense. Are you getting my points? I'm trying my level best to make the things too much easy for you people. Okay, the next sentence is, they said we have done our task now. So this is your present perfect tense, direct speech and present perfect. How did we come to know that this one is present perfect tense? Because see, there is has or have auxiliary, and past participle means third form of verb. This shows that this one is present perfect tense, but reporting speech is in past tense. So present perfect would be changed into past perfect. They said we have done our task now. They said to change direct into direct, we remove the inverted commas, and to remove inverted commas we use that conjunction. They said that. Next change of pronouns. We change into they. They said that they. Now change of tense. Have into had. They had done our into their. They had done their task. Now into then. Change of time. Now into then. They had done their task then. They had done their task then. So this is your past perfect tense. Indirect speech in past perfect tense. Got that? This is your indirect speech in past perfect tense. Okay, next one is, John said, I have been writing a novel since yesterday. This is your present perfect continuous tense. The reported speech is in present perfect continuous tense, but reporting speech is in past tense. The reporting verb is in past tense. So it would be changed, present perfect continuous tense, it would be changed into past perfect continuous tense. John said, that. To break the inverted commas, we use that. John said that he, change of pronouns, that he have been into had been, present perfect continuous tense into past perfect continuous tense. That he had been writing a novel since yesterday. Yesterday means previous day. Since previous day. Change of time. At the end, full stop. Got that? So we changed present perfect continuous tense, direct of, this was direct speech, in your present perfect continuous. So we changed present perfect continuous tense into indirect, direct sentence into direct speech into indirect speech, and the tense present perfect continuous tense is changed now into past perfect continuous tense. Got that? So we changed direct speech of present simple tense into the indirect speech of past simple tense. Direct speech present continuous tense into indirect speech past continuous tense. Direct speech present perfect tense into indirect past perfect tense. Direct speech present perfect continuous tense into indirect past perfect continuous tense. Got that? So let's move to other tenses. Now let's move towards the past tense. Okay students, now we are having the sentences from past tense. Kitty said, I went to school yesterday. Kitty said, I went to school yesterday. So this is your direct speech. This is your direct speech. And this one is given in past simple. Past simple tense. Kitty said, this is your reporting speech, but in past tense. So the tense of reported speech would be changed. This is past simple. It would be changed into past perfect. Okay, Kitty said, I went to school yesterday. This is your direct speech in past simple. So before inverted commas, reporting speech is in past tense, means reported verb is in past tense. So the tense of reported speech would be changed past simple into past perfect. So it would be like this: Kitty said, to break the inverted commas, we use what? We use that. Yes. Kitty said that I pronoun changes into she. That she went, past simple changes into past perfect. She had. Go, went, gone. Past participle, gone. That she had gone to school. Yesterday means previous day. So this is your indirect speech, and this one is given in your past perfect. Past simple changes into past perfect. Got that? Students, are you getting my points? I'm trying my level best to make the things very easy for you. Okay, next sentence is Smith said to his mother. Smith said to his mother, I was going to zoo. I was going to zoo. This one is again your direct speech, and the tense given in reported speech is past continuous tense. Okay, so your reporting speech is again in past tense. So reported speech would be changed, past continuous would be changed into past perfect continuous tense. Smith said to his mother. Now we can change said to into told. If the reporting speech past verb is said to, then it would be converted into told. Smith told his mother. Smith told his mother that, to break the inverted commas, to change direct into indirect, we use that. Smith told his mother that, change of pronoun, he was. Change of tense, was going into had been going. Past continuous into past perfect continuous tense. Smith told his mother that he had been going to zoo. So this is indirect, and this one is in past perfect continuous tense. Got that? Indirect speech, direct speech was in past continuous tense, but indirect is changed into past perfect continuous tense. Got that? Till here, are you getting my points? Okay, now we are moving towards the we had done the assignment, means past perfect. Students said to their teacher, we had done the assignment. Okay, reporting speech verb is again in past tense. So we had done means past perfect. Past perfect would also be changed into past perfect continuous tense. Students said to their teacher means told their teacher. Students told their teacher that, to break the inverted commas, we use that. Got that? Students told their teacher that we into they, change of pronoun, that they had been done into doing. They had been doing past perfect is changed into past perfect continuous tense, that they had been doing the assignment. So got that? First change of inverted commas, means we removed inverted commas and we used that. Then change of pronouns, then change of tense. Got that? So this was your, we had done the assignment. This was your past perfect tense, past perfect direct speech, and they had been doing the assignment. This is your past perfect continuous tense. And indirect speech. Got that? So first I told you the sentences of present tense, then we discussed the sentences of past tense. Now we are moving towards the last segment, means the change of future. Future, there is no change in future, the sentences of future tense. Okay, so very easy. I'm going to give you certain example, one example, so it would be too easy for you people to understand the concept of future. So till here we have discussed the our topic, the different types of sentences, the difference between direct and indirect speech, change of tense, pronoun, and change of time, place, and we have discussed what is reporting speech, what is reported speech. All these things have been discussed till here. And one thing more, we have discussed the present sentences, examples from present tense and the examples from past tense. Now we are moving towards the future, only future simple. Got that? So stay with me. Okay viewers, now we are having the future simple. If you have your reporting speech in future simple, this is your reporting speech, and this one is will say, means future simple. The tense of reported speech would not be changed. If your reporting speech is in simple present, then the tense of reported speech would not be changed. If your reporting speech is in future simple, the tense of reported speech would not be changed. Only one condition is there. If your reporting speech is in past tense, your reporting verb is in past simple, then definitely your reported speech would be changed. The tense of reported speech would be changed only in one case, if your reporting speech verb is in past tense. So this is future simple, so tense would not be changed. So this is your future simple. Okay, only a certain one or two changes are there. Ali will say this is your direct speech in future simple. So Ali will say it will remain the same. Ali will say, to change into indirect, we break the inverted commas, so we write that conjunction. Ali will say that we pronoun, it would be changed into they. Ali will say that they will into would. Only one change. Will shall change into would and should. Ali will say that they would go to picnic. Go to picnic. So this is your indirect speech. no change. Okay, let me tell you again, let me remind you, let me repeat that if our reporting speech, if reporting speech is in present simple, if reporting speech is in present simple, the tense of reported speech would not be changed. The tense of reported speech would not be changed. And if your reporting speech is in future simple, if reporting speech is in future simple, the tense of reported speech again would not be changed. The tense of reported speech would not be changed. So, this was your important note. Got that? So, till here we have discussed the whole, you can say, complication, the whole concept of direct indirect speech, means narration. Let me recall the whole lecture. First we discussed our topic, then we discussed what is narration, what is the difference between direct speech and indirect speech. Then we discussed the example of direct and indirect speech. We discussed what is reporting speech and what is reported speech. Then we discussed how many types of sentences we deal in, we discuss in direct and indirect speech. I told you 4 types. Then we discussed the certain changes, means change of pronouns, change of tense, and change of time and place. After that we discussed the certain charts. We discussed charts regarding change of tense and change of time and place. Then we went for the whole elaboration through different examples of different tenses. We discussed till future tense. Okay, the rest of the types of sentences, like your imperative, interrogative, imperative and exclamative, they would be discussed in other separate tenses, the separate lessons of tense speech, narration. The narration, the tenses really, you can say the other lectures in which we will discuss each and every tense separately. So there we would discuss the certain examples of interrogative, imperative and exclamative. Okay, at the end I gave you a special note, and in this note I told you that if reporting speech is in simple present, then there would be no change of tense. One thing more, if your reporting speech is in future simple, then again the reported speech, the tense of reported speech would not be changed. So till here I tried my level best to make your concepts clear. I hope you have got the whole concept. If you have any question, any ambiguity, you can talk to me through my email, on my WhatsApp number. You can ask your confusion. So I hope that you enjoyed this lesson. So Keep watching my videos if you want to improve your knowledge of grammar and language. So till here we have done our task. One thing more, don't forget to subscribe my channel, press the bell icon so you may receive my all videos in time. Then don't forget to share my lectures with your friends and other persons, other fellows and cliques, etc. Okay, got that? So I think it's enough for today. So till here we have discussed the whole concept. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Again, thank you so much. Have a blessed time. Bye bye.